Wow, that's scary to watch, but what was it like going through that?
It's pretty full on.
Yeah.
And one of the things with cave diving is that it's, I guess, an extreme sport, but one where you have to be calm, you have to be relaxed.
Yes.
It's not one that you can charge into kind of and get your adrenaline running. You need to be in control.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel very in control right then.
No, I'm not surprised. You nearly died, for goodness sake. Thank goodness you're all right.
Yes, well, I mean, it's been a massive, massive year. So we've done 10 of these expeditions over the course of the year, every single one of which has attempted to do something which is a first.
Right.
To take the first ever light into cave systems that no one's ever seen before, to make first ever ascents of Arctic mountains, first descents of Himalayan whitewater rivers. It's been the most extraordinary year. I mean, I don't even know where to start, really.
It's fantastic. It really is amazing viewing. It is remarkable. And you take us, what's great about you is you take us to these places that we'll never get to see, but you take us there and it's your enthusiasm and passion.
Well, I don't know about people not necessarily getting to see them themselves.
It'd be quite good. It'd be lovely. I mean, it'd be amazing.
I kind of wish it had been around when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, I had this sense of crushing disappointment that the world was all explored hundreds of years ago.
Yes.
And I would never have that opportunity. I'd never have the opportunity to walk out of the rainforest and be the first person to see the Victoria Falls or to discover the Grand Canyon. And you know, things of that grandeur are perhaps not possible anymore. Sure. But there are still extraordinary parts of our planet where no one ever goes. And I think that's a really powerful thought. And for young people out there who might want to look for a lifetime of adventure, I hope that this will send them on their way.
Oh, no, absolutely. It's inspirational. It really is. I love the fact that one of the mountains that you found, you named it for your son.
Yeah, it was
that's so lovely.
Properly emotional moment.
Wow.
So we spoke to the elders of the local village, and this mountain had never been climbed before. And you do traditionally get the opportunity to name the mountain after you make the first ascent, and they agreed to us doing that. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the mountain in Inuit because I'd make a right fool of myself, but I did name it after my first Montana, after Logan.
Oh, that is gorgeous. And what he'll need to go there when he's old enough.
I would love
that
opportunity.
You need to take him there, both of you.
He also has a desert pool in Oman named after him as well. We made the first descent into this canyon that no one had been into before, and this one spectacular pool I also named after him. So there's quite a few places that I can take him to.
Exactly, that's so lovely. Those kind of father and son moments are going to be extraordinary. They really are. You must miss them. And obviously, and your wife too.
Yeah.
But you must miss the family when you're away.
Yeah, it was really, really bad timing, I guess, that this massive expedition project that I've been trying to get off the ground since the late 1990s should happen this year when I became a father. And, you know, anyone out there who's a parent will know that that first year, they change every single day. And I was going away on 6-week-long trips where I had no contact with home at all. And I've never felt such a powerful sense of just absolutely missing him. I'm sure Helen won't mind me saying him, because you know, every time I come back and he would be a different human being, and I see him now, and minute by minute he's changing, he's evolving, and it's such an emotional time. I mean, I did a series filming out in the Bahamas, filming with sharks, and Helen and Logan came along.
Wonderful.
And it was just incredible to see him playing in the sand and getting his first ever swim in the sea, and watching the birds and just being absolutely entranced with everything going on around him. And to me, that was almost as exciting as it was diving alongside great hammerhead sharks.
Exactly. It's seen their joy, isn't it? He's going to be a daredevil, I guess, your boy.
I don't know. I mean, he's got an Olympic rower for a mum.
I know.
And me for a dad. And who knows? I think it's really important that you never pressure your youngsters.
Absolutely. Let them find their way.
Particular.
Let them find their way.
Just all the support that we can possibly give him, and let him find his own way.
But I think it's wonderful that you've got this thing, this curiosity you've got about the world, and you've never lost that. No matter what you do all of these things, and it seems to me that the more you do, the curiouser you are, the more you want to find out.
You couldn't have hit the nail on the head more. I think the more that I work in the natural world, the more I realise how little I know. You know, there are at least 20 million species in the world, 800,000 kinds of beetles. You could study nothing but beetles for the whole of the rest of your life, and you would still learn something new every single day. And I think that's the best thing about my job is the fact that there is so much to learn, and so much that just fills you with absolute wonder every single day.
Which is amazing. And also what you do is you show us how precious it is, and how we have to do what ever we can to hold on and not have this massive footprint as human beings, and to make sure that all these species still thrive.
That is absolutely critical. It's something I'm struggling with a little bit at the moment, because the last thing I ever want to do is to put out a message of doom. I work a lot with young people, and I know that there's nothing that switches young people off more than feeling like they have no power.
Indeed.
They need to know that there is hope. They need to know that there are things that they personally can do. So it's wanting to find messages that always have a powerful, positive conclusion that puts the power back in people's hands. But now is the time, now is the absolute critical time to get that. And seeing it happen is amazing.